Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm a little bit more prepared than yesterday. I'm starting a little bit earlier by like 2 minutes. And I have my microphone out at the start of the stream. Look at that. I'm almost a competent human being, you know? I'm getting there. I'm getting there, you know? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But I'm getting there. It's almost like I'm functioning. We can see... It's not the start of the world, but we could see it from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the opposite of the vibe. It's like... You know? Like, the best line in Deus Ex Human Revolution is, it's not the end of the world, but you can see it from here. This is the bloomer version of that. It's not the beginning of the world, but you can see it from here. I've been stuck here for a very long time, but someday I'll break through. You all have no idea. You all have no idea. But when it's ready, it'll be ready. Oh, wait. By the way. This is a stuck train car. So, we're continuing the situation. I think. Okay, we did Fallout, and here's Fur the Color, 1599183, which I believe is RGB. I believe this is RGB. Oh, okay. We're using the vanilla texture set. I approve of this interpretation of Liminal. Don't mind the wrapper. I approve of this interpretation. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Kind of. We've got 2 kills and 9 secrets. Okay. Well, we've got no weapons, so the only way to interact with anything is by bumping into things to start. We got a bit of a carpet situation, which I don't think was part of the original vanilla color set, but I don't know. We got a platforming challenge, so we'll be here a while. You know me. I don't quite have the same problems with first-person platforming that, say, Sally does. But boy, do I have problems with first-person platforming. I can't help but understand this particular application of textures as intentional. That sure looks Doom-like, doesn't it? But it's not? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. So we can go back if we need to. And that's a secret for sure. Okay, no. Yeah, no. Not a chance in hell. Like, you can't actually do things this way in Quake. If you know the Quake engine, and you know about the nature of the BSP tree that Quake engine games use, you know that this is a very clever bit. Because the sky that... Yeah, this is actually a room. It's actually a room to start with. You cannot fall out of world. Very clever, actually. Very clever. Oh, we're off to a good start tonight. But yeah, it looks like one thing, but it's actually another thing. I love very much what I'm seeing here. Hey, look at Bunny. You're my pretty ray of hellfire, and you set my soul alight. I'm aflame with love for you, my dove. You see, till the day we die by Sam Haft. Interesting. I have no idea what that is. We got this little teal thing. We've done it. We've done I don't know all of what it is, but we've done some of it. Like, look at this. Oh, well, I'm stuck here now. No. Well, yeah, I'm very excited that I managed to catch that. we're quote-unquote out of bounds, though we're not. But we are, but we're not. I have no idea what was in the other direction we didn't go. Okay. I gotta be honest though, I'm conversant enough in Quake's platforming challenges that I don't actually mind the way that it is. Like, I don't find Quake platforming at all to be that much onerous. Because it's not real physics, you know what I'm saying? Like, I find Half-Life, I find Source platforming to be onerous. I don't know why, but that's where I have difficulties. But Quacky not real. Quacky not real. Did you know that? 8. Okay, but am I stuck in here? I feel stuck in here. I may have to amend my statements. Clever, clever. Very clever. All right, victory. We got the silver key card. Hooray! Hello. I'm fascinated by this sort of non-hostile creature thing that I've seen. This guy's very clearly tuned to follow me. Not very strongly, but he's not going to go off to Massachusetts or Wisconsin. He's sticking right by me-ish. Slowly. With some... permitting some affordance for, Yeah, well, he's stuck up there now. Where am I? Man, I love these maps. By the way, Matt Eldridge. Cool, also Doom, Quake, retro shooter kind of streamer. Well, I don't know about streamer, but YouTuber for sure. And frequent appearer on our maps, on our, Doom mapper as well. Talented person. Suggested a new map set for me, which I don't think I will cover tonight, but probably tomorrow, because I already figured, okay, we probably don't have a full stream's worth of content. Oh, words don't work like Webster says. They trip me up all night. I'm just trying to write for you, but you're hard to write down right. A haiku by Tally Hall. I remember that song, but boy, did I not remember the melody in time. This is interesting. I was waiting for the easier jump to be made, but no. Game says no. Alright, we'll save here just because... Yeah, you know. Carousel! Carousel! Come on, let's go! Also, I am not familiar with this texture from the original Quacky. Is the texture this pretty in the original Quacky? Whoop. Hey, convenient. Because look at this thing. This is a wonderful green patina, and oh, with a copper, it looks adorable. Now, I should mention about myself, I absolutely goddamn love patina. This is a Defers trait. I wish copper was easier so that I could oxidize it, so that we could have, like, electroless copper decorations very commonly that are patinaed. That's what I would want. What? Okay. Oh no. It aired out. Maj God. Dog Jam. Well, here's a dog kennel. We do have both keys, so we can just move on, but I want to make sure I've gotten everything before I do. As usual, solid wall, in Quacky style. BSP trees can't, like, open into the void. You can't have ploishing in a BSP tree map. The missile always knows where it is, because it knows where it isn't. Yeah, the BSP tree works in a similar way. Like, you can't ploish in a regular Quacky map, because the floor is the floor. There's nothing that the floor isn't, as it were. Like, you are in an enclosed volume. You have to be. Which makes collision detection... Jesus Christ, that really lagged the game, huh? I do like this vector-shaded mountain kind of deal. I like whatever's going on here. What is this, vertex coloring? This map set's very World of Warcraft. That's not an insult, though. WoW has an art style that's not for me, but some parts of the big chunky fantasy aesthetic, they do speak to me somewhat, you know? That's the way that I would think about it. Not every part of it is for me. I can't stop myself from being in love, falling again. I can't stop, and when I'm with you, I find no reason to. The Too Much song by Lemon Demon. We do love some Lemon Demon in this house. Okay. I understand now. Nice and easy. Ooh, look at those seams. Again, another thing that takes actual effort to make happen in Quake. This isn't from Warcraft. This is from Rayman, I think. I think that's from Rayman. I guess we'll go this way. Okay. Sure. I thought that this was a ramp leading up. It is not, in fact, that. Okay. Okay. What, really? Come on. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Ah. The exit. Fair enough. Okay, anything else? This is not, contrary to its appearance, not anything that you can do with. Okay, so this one you just have to go up to the door. I see. You know, the thing is, I played Rayman for the PS2, and it was one of the very few games of my childhood that I did multiple playthroughs of. So this is awakening primal memories of me. Like, it's been 20 years? Easy 20 years. 20 plus years. So, you know. I don't even know what I opened. What a puzzle. What a real puzzler. That sure does look like it can lift up. These buttons are no longer usable. Okay, interesting. Minecraft! I love Minecraft. I haven't streamed Minecraft yet. Why does this have the outline on it? I do want to stream Minecraft at some point. But Minecraft is, in my opinion, a hard game to stream. And also, you don't want to be known as a Minecraft streamer. I'm sorry, that's kind of like a Roblox streamer. You don't want to be in your 30s doing Minecraft streams very often. Not to be prejudicial, you know what I'm saying. It's just, there's a certain reputation you want to avoid if you get into that space. So you gotta be very, very, very cautious about those things. You didn't have to smile at me. Your grin's the sweetest that I've ever seen. But you did. Yes, you did. Honeybee by Steam Powered Giraffe. Let in here. I wonder if this is from someone's world. Was it all made in Trench Broom? I don't know. Interesting. Satan sucks, but you're the best. Holy smokes, you passed the test. When I'm with you, I feel blessed. My chinchilla. Chinchilla by Cub. Interesting to not have music until this point. Look at this place. It's Majesco. Okay, so you need the, yeah. Okay, well that's not it. You get to the dirt pillar and then, oh, the stairs. Okay, I might die here. 20 attempts seems like a lot until you're doing it. Okay. Might as well save once we get to that ledge. Are you serious? Alright. There we go. Talayaki says, Quake has never been this bright. And thank you for the resub. 19-month streak. Oh, thank God I saved. Shame about the music, though. It's very nice. And very slow and very long. Every time you reload, it restarts. Still, if it's very nice and very slow and very long... Oh my God, here we go again. Alright, there we go. Let's hope we picked the right one. I guess we did. Could, in theory, maybe try to go that way, but, yeah, I don't think you can make this jump. No, you need something more. This is why it was a good idea in the Doom engine to not restart the music. But I could see why that had become a problem in later games. This is a complicated one, huh? I'm worried that I'll miss something, but... Hello, guy. I don't even know how you'd kill one of them. Yep, more Rayman stuff. Minecraft into Rayman into Crash. Spectre! Hey! Good thing you're here. So I guess it seems to be friendly, so no need to kill. Yes. Ah. So I guess says, damn, I got owned. Alright. Whoop. I think I'd make a Spectre Twitch emote, except that's impossible for a number of reasons. B-hop, let's go. So I guess says, can Twitch not handle alpha channels? I mean, it can, but then the whole thing's an alpha channel. Or, actually, no, it's, I do believe it's 1 or 0 alpha. I don't think you have, like, transparencies. Because, from what I remember, anyways. And even then, hey, bunny. Please, unbreakable hearts are shaking, and I've been left outside to recollect myself. Please, unbreakable boy, I'm wanting you bad. Don't leave me outside in the cold again. Continue. Less said about that artist, the better. Do we have the letter 8 this time? Letter 8, Defers. Stellar. There it is, the letter 8. God damn it. Ah, damn it. Here it comes. interesting. Can't go that way. But yeah, I don't think Twitch can handle alpha channels. I think it's either yes or no. Yeah, this is probably the fastest way. I hate to say it. Okay, hello. Got an interesting tear kind of thing. I'm gonna assume... Whoa. That door's open, yes. The only thing that's missing is I can't think of a way to get on up to there. That's one thing I'd like to do that I can't seem to get to do. See that? There could be a bunny... Wait a minute. Was this here before? I don't think it was. Was it? Okay. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone. I will be your company if you find yourself alone. I will be your money if you can't afford a home. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone. Skipping Stone by AJJ. Keys, jump boots. What in the goddamn hell? Texture browser. Console issues. Oh, we got Windows. Windows cited. Sad day. God damn it. Gotta get my ass to Linux. Stocks. This is Google Docs. EJ3 Rabbit. First, surf, slope, corner, shop, pistons, platforms, spawn, OOB. Extra, above first exit balcony, surf lookouts. Surf U-turn. I have not been doing any surf nonsense yet. I do not know about surf. I know, well, I have only heard surf be described. I can't surf. I could do a lot of weird things in weird old first-person shooter engines, but surf, not one of the ones I've been able to do yet. Is that trench broom? I think that's trench broom. So like it says, I can't surf either. Yeah, it's a tough one to master, but it is one of the most fun ones. Lim Rabbit. Fulbright Pilates floor. Room with random prefabs like Insomniac Museum with isolated interactables. Let player backtrack to start. Work on readme. Penultimate area with no theme restriction. Ultimate area, exit portals, wrap up, polish, SFX music. Alright. We got Python scripts for what? Godot? Did you use some sort of Godot pipeline I'm not familiar with? Object error in rabbit teleport, huh? I can't read backwards suddenly. Why? Fid. Lig. Light. Light. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's doing my head. Oh my god. Oh my Christ. Here we go. Oh my god, here we go again, huh? Okay. Let's save here just in case so that doesn't happen again. I love the thin stick of the Quake palette. Easily my favorite. Yeah, it's light gore nor ignore. So light ignore? Okay, yeah, probably. I don't know why that took so goddamn long. That bothers me. Oh my god. Here we go again. There we go. We're on a Word doc. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, we've all been there. Oh, yeah. I haven't played on Trench Broom in a little bit. Clip, okay. Clip, skip, trigger. Surely... Well, I don't know what I expected. Backtrack, eh? Whoa, alright. Well, that's fun. We found 7 of 9 secrets. I don't know what surf... What surf could we be missing, you know? I'll give it one loop around, see if I can find any new ones, but past that... Like, the important key to any surf secret is that it's gonna be a slope, right? Any surf requires a slope, so we just need to look at slopes that are the right orientation and we'll find any surf secrets we're missing. If I can figure out how to surf in Quake. Well, okay. Because as far as I understand, surf always requires some sort of slope, no matter the engine, as long as it's, you know, one of the big ones. Surf always requires some sort of angle or slope. Okay. We already found this bunny, and I don't think... Okay. Already found this door. Here's the grid. So yeah, I don't see anything to surf off of here. We'll just go room by room until we can find anything to surf off of. So I do see the resemblance of this room to the previous, you know. We've got something that we could hypothetically surf down here, but no goddamn reason to is the main thing. Like, where do we surf to from here? Like, you've got all this, okay. This definitely resembles the Rayman room that we were in before. It's true. But yeah, this rabbit person, I definitely share a lot of, let's say, musical tastes with you, Sally, I think. At least I found one Tally Hall lyric on the bunny walls, so, you know. That's gotta count for something, right? Nothing to surf off of here yet. Well, that was slick. Embarrassing. Cringe. So I guess this Tally Hall is going to be way more prominent online. It's true. There was also Lemon Demon, though. Again, also way more prominent online. So I guess it says, read the message above it too. Oh. I was hoping XTC when you said that, but that's too much to ask. Oh. How does this keep happening to me, by the way? It's happened a few times, but I'm starting to go insane. Speaking of going insane, but different reasons. I don't know. Salmiaki asks, what is your chat setup? My chat setup is on its own. It's part of my second monitor setup. I've got it right next to OBS so that I can tell that OBS is reading the right thing. And then besides that, I just have it in a little browser window next to it. Salmiaki asks, how small is it? Like the standard size that it pops out at. You and I both do 1080p, so you have an idea. I don't spot anything to surf off of. Salmiak, it says, I usually make it bigger when I pop it out for streams. I see. I don't know if it's possible to surf from here to here, like from here to there somehow. I really don't. But yeah. So if it is, that might be where the secret's at. So he says, but I do also have my games in windowed mode, so I'd have it next to the game. I see. Huh. Doesn't that affect the resolution it renders at in OBS? He says, I don't think that matters. Also, you stream in 720p. You know, I probably shouldn't have done that. That's potentially where a secret is. Not for the last time have I just full bore bum rushed through that map. Now, I already know where one of the bunnies is in here. The real question is, does my 720p streaming affect anything? Like, is there anybody who goes, 720p streamer washed, and then cancels? And by cancel, I mean goes to watch something else. I don't think that exists. But I don't know. Because some people do have 4K monitors. And I can't imagine that at 4K, blowing 720p up to 4K is pleasant. Right? So like it says, some people are weird about it, and even big streamers do stream in high resolution, but most people do not care at all. That's about the vibe that I get, right? That music block, did I notice that before? Oh, sounds like it says bug big streamers too. What did I know I didn't say that, but I don't know what I said instead. How did this happen? It says, you said it like big streamers already do that. What I meant was that people bother them to do it to please the chatters. Okay, but like, Northern Lion does not stream 720p, does he? Speaking of surf, though. Oh yeah, that's a surfable. I see it. Okay. So like it says, he doesn't, but Jeremy used to stream in 720p for a long time. What am I missing here? I've got to get onto this. There's a slope, so this could be where... That's not enough. Basically, there's a funny thing about how Quake calculates angles that does let you go up this slope Skyrim style. Sounds like he's really digging the music. But this is where it is. Oh, you saw it! I would say I'm getting the hang of it, but I... Almost. Okay. Almost. I felt that. I felt that in my heart. I don't know what I'm doing different to get different results every time. You can feel what you have to... Well... There's no bunny there. Also, how the hell would you get from here up to there? I think I made that up. I think I think I'm stun-locked myself. Also, I didn't check the obvious, did I? Okay, no, I did. Alright, well... Lexithymia is a cool name to Salimiyaki. Salimiyaki is thankful. Oh, rough loop. We already got the one that's on the far side, so... Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just trying to track down a few secrets. So far, no success. And I think we'll just move to the next map after that. But yeah, this is the Liminal Spaces Jam, or the Liminal Jam. 2024. I'm playing it because there's a new jam that's almost wrapping up. Though I have a bad feeling it probably won't be out for another 2 weeks, the more that I looked into it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's not going to accomplish anything new. Rain Man chains. Not Rain Man chains. We already found one of the Minecraft secrets here. I wonder if maybe this is how you teleport back to the Minecraft zone. But yeah, if you just... Not here. You'd think that trapdoor would be accessible. We already saw that bunny. I get to it from here. Yeah. Nothing new. Yep. Interesting that that's where the music changes. We already met this one, didn't we? Yes. Here's a health for you. Not much of a surf. So we already found this one. I'm just missing 2, and I don't know where they could be. Now that we've done this, we don't need to do... We got this... nothing in there. Here we go again. That'll do. You could see it as stylish, but it was really actually very awkward and funky. Seems like a very old picture. Can't do anything there. Already captured that one, I think. Captured. Now we're capturing them like Pokemon. Oh my lord. Okay, I don't know what that was. Nothing here. Okay. We go to this one, and then that's good. Nothing here. All right. Yeah, can't exactly get up to that one either. That one is a version of this map that we've seen before. They have come for me. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me. I forgot, but yeah, they've got new URLs now. So yeah, it says another competitor or the same site. It could be just a bunch of redirects, but. Then again, I just don't know how much of that you would want to do, you know, right? Like, logic dictates, if I wasn't gonna do the one, I'm not gonna do the other. Hey, squirrel. I bonked my head on that. Okay. Here we go. Quake-style bee-hopping is fun until it's bee-hopping plus precision, at which point it's torture to me. Like, you gotta really... Yeah, there you go. I'm just not consistent with it yet. When you get a string down, though, it is satisfying and it feels like flying. Okay. So like I've just assumed that this place is obvious and that there's no secrets to it, but what if there is? I should probably look at the screen. I should probably look at the Excel sheet down below. The easiest way to do that is to save up here and then go down. Corner, sewer, all path to grate. There's there's 9 of Bunny Cave, huh? Alright, so slope. Surf. First surf. Slope. Corner. Shop. Pistons. Platforms. Spawn. Above first exit balcony. Surf lookouts. Okay. Shop. Behind symbol store. Okay. Total linked groups and TB. Keys. 32. Jump boots. 24. Currently 45 total linked groups. Okay, so we've got slope, behind pushers, fast platforms, under second gangplank, after 8 pistons, on pillar, cave entrance, sewer grate, and bunny cave. What does any of this mean? Ugly rolling pin thing, end of surfing, bath hidden in gap, U-turn, wall pillars. I don't remember any of this. This must be from another map. EJ3 rabbit. Okay. Oh boy, here we go again. That's why we did that. Yeah, if there's another one in here, I don't know how to get it. The trench room might just be confusing me, you know? We've done the entire thing over once more, and I still can't find it, so... I'm gonna say that it probably is not for me to find. We've done the backtrack. Now it's time for leave. Oh, okay. Okay, I was maybe a little bit too, maybe I jumped the gun a little bit, huh? That was cute, though. That was very cute. Nothing on this side. Okay. How about on this side? Nothing there either. How about... okay. That was the exit. We saw the 2 kills, we just didn't do them. 56 minutes. Now, to be fair, I did go through it twice. Grape says, what the Archie is this? This is Quacky. And Lexi Thymie says, antechamber vibes. It's true. We've tried Origin, but it just loops back in on itself, so that one is, you know. But we're in new stuff. Infernal Infinitude by Rictoy. Grape said, oh, Pinchy map? Rictoy 2. I see you're familiar with these people. But yeah, this is the old Liminal jam. That one was last year. This year, I'm waiting for the Brutalist jam, and I was like, oh, it'll be done on November 5th. That means that I'll be able to play it November 5th, right? And now I'm doubting that. Grape says they're in the Doom space, too, and says, oh, cool, huh? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one, but I feel like I've probably misjudged how quickly it's going to be coming online. But yeah, these have been Monster Light exploratory maps, and I'm very much interested in them. Oh. Grape says, I think Chuma, another Doomer, is in that other jam you mentioned. Chuma was in this jam as well. Grape says, that's sick. I don't like Quake, but that last level looked really cool. And about Chuma said, oh yeah, sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool. These levels have been great so far. Very enemy light, very, very different type of thing. Grape says, might download it. I would recommend it. It's a good time. Quake mapping in general is very interesting for me to visit. Obviously not as active as Dooming, but when it's active, oh my god. Speaking of active, probably just gonna die, but let's try it. What? Whoa. Hello? Okay. Aha, I knew it. Grape says, Trench is a cool editor. It sure is. Uh-huh. So, I mean, it says, that was a dreamlike fall. It really was. Maybe a little bit too high velocity for... What? Why is... Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Yeah? I like what... Of course. Of course. How many others... Lexi Time says, woo! We got the quad. Ooh, actually, wait. Okay, why are they... Interesting. I also love that the quad icon is HD logo. That's good. So I guess I wish my shoes made that noise every time I landed. It'd be good. Okay, wait. We don't want to go in there. Do we want to go down here? We do want to touch the round. Wait, is that like a one-time thing? No, not quite. Whoa, big space. Truck. Wait, why twice? Huh? Instead of huh, it's huh? Lexi says, I feel too old for shooters, but this looks great. It is. There are a few combat maps, but they're not very high intensity. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm a little... I was intimidated by all that. I just wanted to... Oh my god, alright, this place is something else. Down we go. Okay, whoa. Until we suddenly don't go down very gently at all. Oh, okay. I see. I see how it is. This is meditative. Yep. What's funny is, as many secrets as there are here, I've played maps that have similar orders of magnitude of secrets that are completely unironic or that are not playful in this way. I do like what's going on here, though. Can't deny it. Yeah, no pain, no gain. That on its own was a solid chunk of the secrets. says, Defers, have you seen or played Beyond the Zero? Really cool atmospheric Doom puzzle map from a couple months back. I've seen the thread. What the fuck? I've seen the thread, yes, but I have not. Whoa. Grape says, lol. I don't disagree. I haven't given it a look in yet, but I think it'll probably be on the short list. What is going on? I feel like they're really pushing the zero-G effect here. Ooh. Rave says, never seen anything like this in Quake. I can't say I have either. Usually people save their surrealism for Doom, but once you throw it into Quake, you get something, all right. By the way, Midnight hasn't found your WAD yet, but I saw the latest thumbnail was for Divine Frequency, so I think we'll get there before the day is done. The red highlighted text was disgusting, which I found so goddamn funny as the adjective chosen for Divine Frequency. Of all of the... Grape says, classic Midnight moment. Oh, absolutely. I wonder how many people are in the Midnight thumbnail title combo fandom. Where it's like, oh yeah, no. Midnight, it's just absolute clickbait, but these thumbnail title combos. Grape says, what would a lizards be? I'm telling you, the WAD that can kill people. I said it before, I'll say it again. This WAD can kill, and in red that'll be the one in the red text. I feel it strongly. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Who says probably. This is the broken glass zone. And by the way, how many secrets we got? 37 of 69. We have officially gotten more than half. What about the chairs? Are the chairs the secrets? Oh, you can't go back up once you... Okay. Okay, well... There's the broken glass. Oh yeah, we went like a complete... Like, we went a completely bizarre direction. We missed all this. Ooh. Little coconut drinks. Oh, okay, and we've been here. Poop. It's true. There's been despite liminal spaces being the theme, there's been a bizarre fixation on shitters in this map set. I don't think I understand the liminal spaces shitters connection very well yet. But we might attain a synthesis someday. Okay. Rectithymia says bathroom equals tiles equals liminal? Maybe. But to be fair, there was one where you had to go through the back rooms to get to the pool rooms, which had become the poo rooms, and that was where the one toilet was. But this is not really a pool room, and yet the toilet is here, and this is not the only place where the toilet has been. Right, I'm back up here. Oh, we're gonna take a little bit more damage. Don't love that for me. But without the quad effect, this should at least be visible. Ouch. We'll save in here real quick, just to... Okay, no, that won't work. Okay. I don't... Yeah. So we're back in here. Worth a shot, I guess. Can't quite get on up there. Alright. We'll climb the scaffolding. I do love the creativity in construction scaffolding, but it's like magical. This is recognizably construction scaffolding. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. But... Okay, that was weird. Not as weird as that. That had to have been made on purpose to happen, because I don't think that can happen naturally any other way. Yep, we can just crawl back out. We can just decide, nope, we don't want to path this way. Yeah, that doesn't normally happen, but I do love it. Makes me think of Morrowind. I don't know why I have strong positive memories associated with that, but I do. Power leveling acrobatics. The way Morrowind handles jumping is somehow even perhaps more satisfying than Quake's way of handling jumping. Not a thing I say lightly. I wish bee-hopping was real. The closest that you can get to bee-hopping in real life is skipping, and that has resulted in a lot of scenarios. Especially when I was a kid. I just did not want to let the dream of bee-hopping go. Because it's like, yeah, sure, in your own head you're bee-hopping. To everybody else, you can't see me, but I'm nodding my head. Oh no. I thought so. Have you ever tried to Naruto run while skipping? I can't confirm or deny I have. I'll leave that to your imagination. To be fair, skipping is good aerobic exercise, and it does exercise muscle groups that regular sprinting or running doesn't. If I had to be like the people who are like trying to make Ultimate Frisbee like a super serious sport, like who go like full kit wanker but for Ultimate Frisbee, I would be that for skipping. I'd be like, we need to make skipping like a professional, like marathon sprints, but it's got to be skipping. I would be the one forwarding that. I would be the one embarrassing myself as a full kit wanker for skipping. Where have I just ended up? Okay, as same question as last time. Okay. Huh? Uh-huh. This is fascinating to me. We've gotten most of the secrets now. Okay. What, have we already gotten that one? I guess we must have. This one too. I think we've actually got them all. No, not quite. We better double check. Alright, there we go. Xiaomi says BSG. Not familiar with that one. Okay. These ones are painful. Oh, we're back here. Interesting. We've looped back around everywhere. All roads. Okay. We have 50 of 69 secrets. Very good. It's a very meditative map, in a sense. Okay. Does this one take us to the same spot? Because I'm not about to be doing all that again. It does. It does take us to the same spot. As was promised, I'm not about to be doing that again. Oh, okay, so this does not actually extend into an infinitude or anything of the sort. It's just a bit of an L-shaped hallway with some caveats. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a bit of a tumble here, I think. Also, though, does this... Yeah, it does. That's what happened the first time, actually. This almost reminds me of Dusk. There's a bit of Dusk that was quite like this. I like all these little mosaic tiles. They're very pretty. I wonder if Quake has a play palette modification scene like Doom does yet. You would think it would, right? Of course, the way it works in Doom, the impact is a lot stronger, I think, than it would be in Quake. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Can't deny it. It's liminal, alright. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be using saves on this one. It can almost seem to be done. Oh! Hey, 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 hey. Aww. Well, that was another secret. Time to take another tumble through the acid dip. It's the fastest way back. Could this be it? Or this? It's been a minute. Lexithymus says, it's interesting how one gets familiar with the areas. Yeah, despite being as weird as it is, it does have a fairly strong sense of direction. Like, you kind of know what... All the areas kind of flow in a way that's intuitive to me, at least. Despite being such a bizarre realm, like... With, you know, cages and all that stuff. It makes a lot of sense. Where the hell would the exit be? Where have we not explored sufficiently yet? I don't know. Okay. There we go. Now here's what I fear, right? What I fear is that every single one of these is a secret. And every single one of these works the same way. The fuck? Well, soothe your fears. They don't all work the same way. Yeah, they don't all work the same way. I'm just slowly getting beat to death. Okay, so that's good. Less good? Trying to get to all the other ones with lamps in them. Because, yeah, I think that's it. I think you're supposed to use these to platform to the ones with the lamps in them, and that seems like it's going to be a lot of work. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just genuinely think this is going to kill me if this is the way that it goes. Let's see if here at the end of all things is... Okay, that's the exit. So we're missing 18 secrets, but I think we found all the rooms. It could be we're missing one, but it's a very interesting zone. Okay. So So we've got a ways to go before we're... There are a lot of train cars. Okay, Salt Between Teeth. That's one of the ones I do want to revisit, actually. Because there's only one secret in that one. I didn't find it, and I need to know what it is. It's easily one of the most interesting... Harmless coloring for culinary purposes by Scampy. Let's go. Holy shit. You want to talk about antechamber vibes. You've come to the right spot. Tamayaki says, Quake can have delicious tutti frutti colors? Apparently. I don't know if original Quake can, but this very clearly can. Very tutti frutti. And VK Quake or Iron Whale are basically the standard as far as I know. Like, the source port situation in Quake is not quite as developed, shall we say. How many kills are here? Of course. Yeah. Yeah, no, they put the 69 kills and the 69 secrets ones in series. Yes, of course. That is the way of these things. Lexi Thymie says pretty. Oh, I agree. Harmless coloring for culinary purposes. I do like it when Quake mappers and Doom mappers overlap, and then it's like a secret life for one group to the other. Uh-huh. Interesting. It would be really funny if I ended up just completely turning myself upside down back around to where I was. Oh, okay. How many shotguns do I have? 25. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, honestly. This color set in particular makes me think, like this room in particular makes me think of the very early days of computer graphics. Like 1983. This room feels like this room has the same feeling as the year 1983 as seen through a computer. Samiyaki says, oh, for sure. And it's the colors, not just the simplicity of the geometry. It's the way that they fade. Like, there's something about it. I only have 25 bullets, so we can't kill all the fish unless we, like, axe them very, very thoroughly, you know? This is huge. Okay, we're back here. Which is fine, honestly. God, not again, but oh, it's okay. Well, it would be okay if landing were easy. Oh my God. Oh Christ. Oh Jesus. Okay, so when you're near death, you can grab this. Technically not a secret. Only 2 of these have doors in them. Okay. All right. With something this complex, it becomes difficult to know if you found everything. I'm going to make a simplifying assumption, which may very well be incorrect, and say that the unlit rooms loop around to one another. Over and over, actually. But yeah, with only 25 shot shells, you're going to have to axe 44 fishes, at minimum. Probably more. So yeah, despite this hallway's tremendous appearance, it's not clear to me that there's anything more than this hallway in it. Oxythymia says, I love that aesthetic. It's very good. Yep, here we go, and we're back in something. Okay. Let's try to stay on the straight and narrow here. Oxythymia says, the early computer graphics, that is. Yeah, it took a minute of racking my brain, but I figured that that was what it was, and it does make sense for VOD purposes and for explaining elsewhere what's going on. So, yeah, I think we got everything here. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm glad that the end screen at least loves this room as much as we do. Everybody's in agreement. That view is a bop. Samiyaki asks, were the kills the fish? Yes. But you only have 25. Oh yeah, and then Forgotten Dreams just crashes VK Quake every time. Don't really know what that's about. Presumably Iron Whale doesn't have that problem, maybe. Maybe now these days, Iron Whale is the winner, you know? Pinchy, yeah, so up here. He asks, does Origin by Newhouse also crash? No, even better. It has an exit, but whenever you exit, it just takes you back to the start of the level. So I don't know if that means that there's a secret exit that takes you back to the train cars, or if it's just a bug. Samiyaki says, Dude, Where's My Car by Simon N. I don't typically think of stoner comedies when I think of liminal spaces, but the Parking Garage Association is kind of there. Out of order. Who could have guessed? Well, we started in floor 4. This is 3. Still out of order? Not even trying. So I bet you the exit is wherever your car is at. So obviously the question, to me at least, is let's go down first. 2. Oh, it's getting darker here. 1. Oh, okay. I don't love that for me. Now this is an anxiety-inducing room. Okay. Elevators do that sometimes, that's normal. Okay, nothing up top. So like it says, there was a guy for a split second, yes. The heavy thuds are something else. E. 32 kills. Wait. Oh, I see him too. Don't you worry. 2. Oh, that's good. Lexi says, alright, we're doing horror. Yeah. We don't have anything. Yeah, no weapon. No weapon is right, goddamn. No secrets either. Okay. 1. Somebody says they're Blair Witching it. Oh, they sure are. Props. Props to Simon here. It's freaking my shit out. And it's just doing a PT. Like, we've seen this before, but this is very well done for a PT. Something is wrong. Oh, yeah, you don't say. Guess we go up. Or we don't. Call me Stuart Little, because I'm looking for a car. And I'm very tiny. So I guess is now you're small. Yep. Personally, smallness horror has not affected me much. Okay, so there's a giant shaft you can fall down. Do we have branching paths here? No. Yes. No. No. Like, I have never had the, like, nightmare of, like, being very tiny and being stepped on or anything like that. Or, like, being in a very large, dangerous room. It used to be that, like, a thing that a lot of, like, shows and movies used to do. But I feel like it's definitely fallen out of fashion as a sort of nightmare scenario. Good. Good. Yeah. Lexi says, I've never heard of that as a nightmare. I mean, I've definitely seen it at shows, but I feel like it must have come from a nightmare or something first, right? Maybe I'll just get an Uber. There's the exit. Fuck my car. They can keep my car. I don't give a shit anymore. Shambler jump scare. Okay. So Mary says Liminal. Yeah, it was good. It was fairly good. Though you missed the real MVP of the Shambler family from last night's stream, Sally. I don't even want to spoil it because I absolutely lose it when I do see the name. I really don't I don't want to spoil it. Alright, Last Warehouse by TEI. Tay is the way I think of that. 002151. Got it. Does I got it? So like he says, I'm looking forward to it when I have time to catch up on VODs again. Huh. Last Warehouse. Ah. First autonomous robot, 1986. That late? Maybe. New robot pipeline, 2010. 150,000 jobs saved, 2060. Huh. Fully autonomous factory. That's already happening, actually. That one, we blew past that date. China's got fully autonomous factories for days. They're called turnkey factories. They've actually got one that makes Huawei phones, like one new phone every minute. And it's completely unmanned. Autonomous building, 200... Again, we have that one. Salamaker says, parking lots and waiting rooms are correct for liminal spaces. It's true. We actually have a conversation about correct liminal spaces or correct-ish liminal spaces quite a bit. But yeah, we already have turnkey cities. Well, not turnkey cities, but turnkey factories for sure. Hello. Okay, that just goes into the darkness until it stops. What? What? What do you mean by what? A human? It can't be. You're really alive? Hello? Hello? It's impossible. A human? Haha. It's really a human. I'm so confused just now. A human. Come to the light. Ooh. Oh. Interesting, though. Please stay with me. A very lonely robot. So he says, I might have been gone for that. For one that was about floor tiles, because liminal space people are really into indoor swimming pools. I guess they try to justify it as specifically when it's not in use. Because you do spend a lot of time in swimming pools. It's not a transient place. True. I actually think the inspiration for the pool rooms is in part more locker rooms. Because there is a sort of weird transition between the locker room and the swimming pool, in that both places can be tiled, and in some places they're even tiled with the same tiles. So they become a sort of contiguous space. But one of them is liminal, and I guess the combination of the showers and the pool themselves becomes something else. So Salamaker says, locker rooms for sure, but so many people add the pool in there too. And I mean, I kind of see the logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the logic. How do I get out of here? Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what else there is here. We've done all that. Are any of these places opened up yet? No. Okay. Well, it's gonna be hard to find, oof. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be an exit, right? That'd be my thought. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is going to be a little bit hard to maneuver. Live here forever. I don't want to be alone. Please. Alone. Okay. Is this one a 24 or 40 secrets? Alright. Alone. Oh, we got the full marathon situation going on here. Let's play games. Alone. Well, we got that SpongeBob. We on that SpongeBob. Okay, so I missed a few though, is the problem. So we'll have to go back. Technically we're on that Squidward, but it's funnier to say SpongeBob. I guess it would be like Squidworth. Squidworth. Let's go with that. That last warehouse, let's go back in. It's giving blame, which as we are well acquainted now has become a bit of a sort of running theme. What is it's just fun for me. Speedrun strats. This is the worst part, I think. Okay. Okay. Man, this is disorienting. Okay. Okay. Here's where it starts. Okay, so we've got more of them than before. More alone than before. Are the last 10 all alone? Potentially it is the case. So we've gotten 31 of 40 this time. And then we just exit. I don't know where the remaining 9 are. I haven't been able to find them. But yeah, I don't know. I could kind of see the basis for the pool rooms as a sort of chimera between a liminal space and a non-liminal space. I can also just see them as being pleasant. Like, once you combine the two, you know? Once you combine the two and mix them together, you get something that is just uniquely pleasant, pleasing to the eye. Palace of the Liminal Men by Common Cold. And I think that's probably one of the enduring aspects of the pool rooms as liminal space. You use the sort of idea space of liminal space as a sort of like platform from which to pursue other things, and you discover things, you know? Oh, don't you think I don't see you? Liminal man, liminal man. Sort of a passing by kind of man. Usually not known by other men. Liminal man. We've got guys to kill, if we can find them. Or apparently not. We've got no guys to kill and secrets. Hmm? So Mega says, thank you Tiny Toons for introducing me to They Might Be Giants via Particle Man and Constantinople. I didn't know that Particle Man was also a Tiny Toons thing. I knew that Constantinople was a Tiny Toons thing, but not, yeah. Okay, so that's the exit, probably? So Mega says, yeah, it was a boxer animation, I see. No pain, no gain, Quake guy. No gain, Quake guy. There's got to be a way to get down there, but what is the way? So it says, play my FPS. Okay, Quake guy. Fight my sponge enemies. No, Quake guy. I mean, Quake enemies aren't that spongy. They're quite spongy. Like, they're substantially spongy. But I've seen worse. And then there was that guy that we saw. That was a scary guy, I think. Uh-huh. The hell are you? Why are you here? So it says, they're more spongy than what I'm used to and enjoy. Agreed. After all, we all know Sally Miyake's a hardcore Arma gamer. Not true. Oh, okay. So I just wasted a bunch of time. There's nothing in here. Cool. Samiyaki asks, "Did you call me an Arma gamer or and armor gamer? Both are incorrect. I was going for Arma, but Armored Gamer sounds like someone's YouTube handle, and that's very funny to me." What's up, everybody? It's the Armored Gamer. It's just a Let's Player whose gimmick is that sometimes, not even a VTuber, where it would make sense, it's got to be specifically from that Let's Play era of YouTube, and it's got to be a dude who just has like a chest plate or something, and that's his channel awesome gimmick. Sammy says it does. Like, you can feel the vision. Water pumps lack sufficient power. Of course. Power to water pumps restored. We love doing that. Is this the exit? That's the exit, but I feel like I definitely have more to see there. Like, we saw very little of what's going on there. He says, "Of course, Sponge isn't a problem with this jam. A lot of people take Liminal as meaning being quiet and introspective, which is also kind of funny because I'm pretty sure parking lots can get pretty rowdy. But yeah, overall, I'm enjoying this one. Yeah, it's solid. I mean, there have been more and less. Like, for example, Salt Between the Teeth is my favorite one, but it is a correct liminal space in the sense that it is an in-universe lighthouse keeper hanging out at the docks that travelers are supposed to pass through. So for most people, it is literally a liminal space, but for our protagonist, it is his house. And then it's also like a Piranesian impossible space. And Piranesian impossible spaces aren't liminal spaces, but they're tied to them aesthetically. So like, it's clever that way. Salt Between the Teeth is one that I'm definitely going to go back to just to see if I can find that secret, wherever it might be. It's so goddamn good. So maybe it says, yeah, I like that a lot. That's why the original Backroom story, it's good. It's the employees of the liminal space as being something that lasts way more than it should. And lighthouse keepers did tend to go a little crazy. There's just so much implied depth of world building and Salt Between the Teeth. Like, I really, really appreciate what it is doing, or trying to do. So we found a secret area here. There's that guy. And you go in here, and the trail runs cold, I think. Like, what are you supposed to do in this room? I don't know what you're supposed to do in this room. Quake guy, by which I mean Trent Reznor, has really funny hurt screams. Like, I love all the funny noises that Trent Reznor made for this game. Neil C. Sierra should have made a version of Roller Closer that has the Quake guy hurt sounds in it. I can hear it in my head already. No, I wish my vision was this clear underwater. Okay, so that's not it. Wow, we lost a ton of health doing that. We are losing even more health trying to do something else. I think the difficulty of the latter stages of a liminal spaces jam is the point where you start questioning, okay, but how much of this is intentional? Like, how much of a point is the map supposed to have versus, you know, how much of the map's point is a sort of exercise in transformation and alteration of the space, which gets very weird. Samyaki says, I love diving, but I'm also terrified of water that's deeper than I am tall. And also, I use swimming goggles a lot, and those are headache devices. They really are, especially when the pressure starts getting real strong. Like, oh my Christ, does it get to be a lot. A lot all at once, really. Like, diving, very cool hobby. Very fun to do. Also, just a bit of a physical, astonishing pain. Sometimes, at least. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's fine. Okay. Okay, we're probably gonna die. Yeah, one of the interesting things about the Liminal Spaces jam is, I guess just like you can pull up a map in like Trench Broom or something and figure it out, but you know, if you are not going to go to those efforts, you may never know. Is it even possible to get there? I want to say that it is, actually. I really shouldn't have saved here. I should have saved earlier. Yeah, I really didn't think this through. Ideally, you might be able to sprint across, perhaps? I don't know. Because, yeah. How do you get back up there now? You've got that going on. But if you're trying to do anything more complicated than that, good luck. We've got one secret, which seemed to be an intended path all along. And I mean, if broken secrets are part of Doom mapping, then broken secrets can be part of Quake mapping, too. I do mean, like, intentionally broken secrets, mind you. like as a device of artistic intent. But yeah, we tried another try and no dice yet. Let's carry on. Okay. Alright. Keep thinking that Origin by Newhouse is a good idea to go into because it doesn't have the completed tag in it. But you really don't want to go in there. There's Palace of the Liminal Men. And here's Fake Depth by Tay again. Okay. Exit easy, huh? I'll believe that. Samega says, they did model in that tiny step in the pool, so that's good. Yes. Accessible, impossible spaces, you know? Okay. Instant death platforming time. How many secrets are there? 1 secrets. Almost. Be sure to save early and save often. I guess on election day it is appropriate to reappropriate that that old turn of phrase. Platforming map. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why I didn't expect that, but I didn't. Okay. Alright, we're into the glowing zone, so that's good, probably. Okay, but what's the secret then? What could the secret be? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is bizarre, isn't it? Okay. Secret hunting in Quake maps can be very hard. B-hop platforming can be very hard in Quacky too. Though to be fair, I have taken great pains to avoid as much... Oh, exit is normal. Exit is merely normal. Now, by implication, there's a hard exit. So that explains it. We found one exit, but there might be more than one exit. Now, how the hell do you get to the hard exit? What makes the hard exit the hard exit? I guess we're looking for the hard exit now. Let's do that. Yeah, I've taken great pains to avoid as much as humanly possible the difficulties that come with Doom Challenge map. Wait a minute. Is this anything? This is something. You discovered the hard exit. Okay. But yeah, I've tried to avoid the hard Doom platforming as much as humanly possible. It's found me occasionally. Okay, so... Oh, we're at the last maps. We've got the pool rooms by Hi Kids. Alright, and then we've got Liminality by Duplon. Let's go to the pool rooms. Let's see our last pool. Whoa. You know, you don't stop to consider how distressing it would be to go into a pool and then you're underwater and everything is brown instead of blue. That would be bad. No kills and no secrets, huh? I'm not gonna lie though, I would love to I would love for the pool rooms to exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to just be in a dimension of warm, not quite room temperature, but warm water. You know? So like it says, it would be good. Probably not as good as we think, but it would be good. Like, am I crazy for thinking that something like this should exist? That it would be in the interests of our species to make a room like this? Well, maybe a little bit. But I think we should do it. So like it says, don't bunny hop in there in real life though. No, that seems like a one-way ticket to just slipping and breaking your ass. Like, the best case scenario is you slip and just bust, like, your hip. The worst case scenario is you slip and bust, like, everything. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so that's point of no return for sure. So let's go the other way. Two. Good thing I checked. That one was nice and quick. Okay. So obviously you gotta ask, what happens when you do this? And the answer is fairly obvious. See, like, this is one of those rooms that you couldn't make in real life. If you did this, people would dive from one to the other, and then someone's head would slip on this, and then they'd die, and then they'd fall down and flop. And it would just be disastrous. And then there'd be a giant stink. So it says, message to all architects, do not create the endless pit. Well, if it's really endless, and there's nowhere to catch your head on, then it's fine, right? I mean, it's not great. You would eventually die, probably. So it says, you will starve. Not if there's food in freefall with you. Presumably, because space isn't infinite, then you have to be looping back around a bunch, right? That's the way that I think of it, right? We have to grab the round. So I guess is the endless pit with endless food. An area in the void will be revealed. Has be revealed. Has be revealed. I prefer that. Thing is, people don't really understand sometimes that their typos, while they can be embarrassing, are also very endearing. Especially in the world we live in today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got typos, that makes you real. That makes you human. But yeah. No, if you just made like a... Like, I don't know. If you made like a truly bottomless pit, then yeah, don't fall down it. Don't fall down it. But... that aside, you have just unlocked the secret of infinite space. As long as you don't fall down it, you have done a good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good what you've done here. Endless space would be really, really useful. And presumably, it's endless space filled with something. 4. The exit is open. Well, there's the exit, right? Before we exit for real, let's just, yeah, I don't know. So Omega says, I'd like to think the orbs are talking to you. What, are they just saying the numbers? Or are they just saying I. But I do appreciate the notion of the speaking orbs. I always like to imagine orbs are talking to me. Salmiagi says they're saying numbers and that the exit is open. I do like that. I will not front. I would like the orbs to speak. And there's the exit. Okay. And we're at the last one, it looks like. Liminality. Good movie. That's the title of the film, actually. Good movie. Critics are saying, accurate title. Samaki says, me after seeing Weapons. I've heard good things about Weapons, mostly from you. Huh? This can't decide whether it wants to be a pool rooms or not. I like what the music's doing, though. So I guess it's very good. Oh, hard agree. Well, we've got like a dead mall, but a mall is an interesting liminal space, right? Because you can argue you spend a lot of time in a mall, but the time that you spend in a mall is going from store to store, and every store that you spend a while in, you don't spend that long in. It's like intermediacy of a liminal space. Right? Like a mall, like a dead mall has nothing left but the spaces that connect all the stores. And without... So I guess says, I still think you spend more time in a store than, say, an elevator. It's true, but when the stores are all gone, all that's left is the connective tissue. Samik says, it also depends on the person. Some people love to linger and look at products. Yeah, it's true, but the big structure, the giant architecture of everything, it's all built around, you know. So I guess the dead mall concept is very interesting to me. Almost all the malls in Helsinki are super busy all the time. Nah, not so in America. Sometimes they do die. So I guess but Americans are always talking about how no one is at the mall anymore. It's more or less true in certain respects. Of course, COVID didn't help, but a lot of factors didn't help. A lot of factors contributed to that. Like, after the financial crisis, consumerism as just a pure hobby became a lot less feasible for a lot more people. This is a liminal space for sure. This is the hotel hallway, or maybe the apartment hallway. The fast food joint. Now there's an interesting one, right? On the one hand, you don't spend very long in it, right? By design. On the other hand, sometimes the people who are sitting down to eat a meal at a place like this often spend the longest. And there's a phenomenon, especially of old-timers sitting down at one of these places for a good long while. I do love the melancholic atmosphere, though. So I guess says, I love you hotel hallways, I love you cruise ship hallways. Apartment hallways, another good liminal space. Well, we're back here, but this is blocked off now. Okay, interesting. I think my fate is sealed here. Here it is again. The pooled rooms. I don't know. Alright, people tend to spend a lot of time in pools, in a sense. But maybe their relationship to that space is different than we expect it to be. So it says, that tile structure looks like a jukebox. I wish it were. But this is almost as good. This is like if a parking garage was a swimming pool. Which, you know what? I think we should do that as well. Maybe we should just make more... So I guess it says with nasty engine oil water. I don't know about that. Oh, hello. I think it should just be swimmable swimming pool water. But yeah. And that's it. That's pretty much it for the Liminal Spaces Jam. All these maps, the ones that I could play, were very, very good. Some stuck closer to the thesis than others. So Mary says, I had a great time. I think you'll also have a very great time with the last VOD. We learn about, like I said, I lose it when I find the name of the new member of the Shambler family. Just absolutely lose my mind. Wait, is this it? That's down the drain. Did I just like space out and miss it? I did. Salt between teeth. Joy modulo. So secrets 0 of 1. So we're in a house. We have a bed. It's kind of a shit bed, but we'll assume that that's sort of like a mapping limitation, rather than that our lonely keeper is literally just sent by people to sleep on a slab of wood. I mean, he's got a stove, so he's clearly thought of, and from the outside you can see, yeah. Salt pork and tack for a month. It's getting late. You should go down to the dock and check for travelers. Salamaka says, you get a modesty curtain, but no bed sheets, no pillows, no mattress. You won't need to return to the mainland till autumn. So it's a seasonal roll. There's trees, or what look like trees, out there. Get up here. These new beacons don't need oil. Why are you even here anymore? So yeah, here's our little stove setup from back in the other spot. So technological progress has influenced the job that our seasonal worker is doing. They used to require oil, and you used to be here in part to oil the beacon. Which, it's still sunny out, so you can't tell just how far the beacon shines. And also, Quake's technical limitations mean you don't have a giant skate to work with. Though I kind of wish you did. I think it'd be good. We got this coming up. You can do this if you're me. I like to be tall. You hit that, and then you go down. And it's a long way down. But it's not all the way down. So there's a door between the mainland and wherever this is. You can see something, but there is a bar. And you are its keeper for a month. Is that it? That could be it. I don't know. So it says, this one feels like a surrealist painting. Well, like I said, Piranesian, right? And I don't remember his first name, but Piranesi was an Italian sketch artist who I believe mostly worked in charcoal, who drew places of this scale. Oh. You can just kind of go through that. Alright, hey. Now, if you'll recall, our little house had some tops to it. Had some topsoil to it. Just a little bit. And so if you go up here, where there's still lighting, by the way, these roots stopped growing a long time ago. Salamiaki asks, Giovanni Battista Piranesi? Probably. If you look at a sketch and it looks like this, then you'll know. I think Carceri is one of the names of the things. You can even see a little bit of a columnar basalt feature. I'm tempted. Can I jump across? Not quite. So it says, there's certainly charcoal art of big buildings. They look more reserved, though. Could be him. Could be not him. But yeah, Piranesi, like, there's a book titled after his stuff. That's how influential it is. Okay, so, that was a bit of a bust. Anyways, we go down these stairs. Bonk. Until we can't no more, because they're buried. Salamiaki says, now I found some that are more cluttered. These are very nice. Yeah, Piranesi inspired a lot of art. The water is sweet here. I love these little details. Especially because it implies that it's salt water elsewhere. The elevator's never working down this early. You'll have to climb down the scaffold. For now. So that implies that we're early in the season, and certain repairs do have to be made. But they're not all ready yet. You look at these rooms. And this one makes you think the waves are loud here. The rhythm would make it hard to sleep. Which, again, bullshit. I said that last night when I played this one, and I'll say it again. Bullshit it would. Absolutely not. I would just go this fuck to sleep. I've eaten shit on these stairs. Yep, there you go. Soundmaker says, ocean sounds are soothing, yeah. I wonder if they mean that they get seasick motions from hearing it. I've never heard of anybody have that happen to them, but... yeah, I mean, I guess that's a possibility, certainly. So yeah, we're just casing out all the angles. This one's nice. This chair is nice. These certainly look like graves. They might not be, because they're wooden. They could be tree stumps that don't grow anymore. But we're trying to figure out why, like, these are like the trees that are on the mainland, but they're not on the mainland. They've been cut down. This early in the season, the elevator's never ready. But that implies that it will get ready eventually. I don't know if they harvest the trees or if they need to find new lumber. There's so many questions that this thing asks, and I love it. Like, it is very correctly understood to be a liminal space, in the sense that whatever people do here, they're just passing through. Even though our protagonist lives here, he is just passing through most of the structure every day on the way to the start and stop of his job. He's got his lighthouse keeping upstairs, he's got his living and sleeping upstairs, and he's got his job here at the docks downstairs. All the space in between is just meant to be passed through. And I find that very interesting. Like, I don't think they were very, like, looking at some of the other maps, I don't think they were very beholden to the accurate definition of a liminal space. But this person, nothing again. Maybe tomorrow? Thank you for wandering. You may leave through the portal when you are ready. So, like it says, as most people often aren't. Yeah, a lot of people, like, a lot of the maps didn't really care about the accurate definition of liminal space. This one did, but it also did want to do something completely different. And I respect that a lot. I respect harmonizing the vernacular sense of liminal space with the technical definition. Salmiak says, I always like exploration of Cabin Fever. It's not my favorite theme just because it hits a little bit close to home for me. But... oh my god, what the hell is happening? For that, all that aside, okay, what in the fuck is happening with these ladders? What is this? Okay. Like, all that aside, right? And there is so much of that aside. I do think that it has a certain... it has a certain compellingness to it. Like, Cabin Fever stories are I think, intrinsically very... like, they have a certain importance to them, to us humans as social creatures. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the portal out is on the other direction, but the secret can't seem to be over here anywhere. So if it isn't over here, then where actually is it? Well, I can think of one place where it might be. I see something over there. Now let's save real quick so that we don't lose a lot of progress. I see a hallway there. Okay, so there is a hallway there. I don't know if that would be the secret. But it seems like it would be. Okay, genius platforming moves, Defers. Because, yeah, I think that that giant hallway has something to do with it. How do we get on over there? I don't even think we could if we wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like... okay, can we just say fly? Fly mode on, we can. We can do it like this. I mean, we can look around and all. Oh, we're drowning in the air. We're dry drowning. Good. Fly. Okay. Very good. Cool, thanks. We'll go fly mode again. This time, ideally, we won't drown. Wait, where's the... there it is. Okay, hey. Fly mode off, thank you. So, let's avoid the fact that we're not supposed to be here, right? Where is the giant door? How do we miss this thing? How the fuck do we miss a giant doorway? Gly. That's not gonna help. There it is. Oh my god. How are we gonna get on that thing? Alright. Stop it with a gly. Gly is not real. So there it is. We just have to get in there. Okay. Well, oh, okay. This isn't fucking anything. All right, cool. So, sucks to be me. But that's not it. I don't even know how that happened. That is just there to tantalize. Here's this. Like, it implies that this is some sort of conscious decision to, like, explore what this looks like. Right? The fact that it's here does imply that you're supposed to be able to come back here. Okay. Fly. Okay. Man, we're gonna die, and to a certain extent we'll have deserved it for cheating, but I mean, it's... Look at this place. Look at what we have to contend with here. Okay. Okay. So here's the top of the tower. Nothing here. It's a very pretty tower. Salt, pork, and tack. For those of you who don't know, salt pork is preserved pork. It's an old type of preserved food from back in the old days. And hardtack is also a type of preserved food from back in the old days. Yeah, we're gonna die. That's alright. So, I mean, my question now becomes, well, where is the secret? If it's not here, I suppose it could be over there. Right? It lets you swim around. It expects you to swim around. These are clearly not as thoroughly, you know, rendered as this one is. That's just the exit. We've been there. But yeah. We can go fly mode for all of these, see if we see anything. Okay, this is fun. If you fly mode at the water surface, you become progressively less able to maneuver. This is fun. Alright, cool. So now you know. We're gonna have to... Yeah. We're just gonna have to fly mode from here. Or just, you know, do this. I do love the fact that a fall of any height is 5 damage. As a quacky thing, it's very endearing. there it is. Isn't it? I mean, there's a secret. But it isn't the secret, is it? I don't know what that... I don't know what's in that frame. I gotta say, I respect a mapper when I can even use fly mode in their maps, and I can't figure out... Huh. Well... Bit weird. Got that little recess. You're allowed to swim. You're permitted to swim. Yeah, I think we've covered it. The only other thing that I could think of is maybe like at the start of the map itself. Like if you just jump off immediately, you might get teleported to somewhere else. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of by this point. There's stairs for you to climb. We've looked down at the ground almost everywhere. We use fly mode. I mean, this is a way to use fly mode for sure. Nothing out here. Okay. Still just the exit. We spent a quarter hour and we still can't find the secret, whatever it is. I'll give it one more shot, because I have one more thing to try, but after that, yeah. This one will just crash the map, so it's this one. No, that's, it's hard, these train cars are hard. I can't leave them either. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Didn't expect that, actually. Huh. I very much didn't expect that. I'm actually kind of glad that I saw that. Okay, it really doesn't want me to go down that way, huh? Okay, if we try to go... Okay. So, the secret is not just based on hopping down. There's got to be a little bit more to it than that. But what could it be? I feel like I've explored every nook and cranny of this place. The game itself begs to differ. Okay. We got something of a checkpointing system. So if you want to speedrun this, you can. You can just... You... Okay. Not very comfortable. Okay, that one's new. We found a new one. So we at least have found one new thing. That's good. I'm happy about that. But what then am I missing? That's the big secret now, isn't it? What could we possibly have not found yet? And I just don't know. Yeah, we didn't get this last time. We know that there's a secret quote-unquote over there, but if there's a trigger for it, we weren't able to trigger it. Okay. And that is the part that fascinates me. Okay. So yeah, I'm fielding any ideas, but even though this is probably my favorite one, I have no clue how to do it. How to acquire the secret for myself. We've tried just about everything that I could think of. Explored this place forwards and back, and it's still not enough. I respect it greatly. I encourage anybody who's watching this stream who is equally as interested as I am about, yeah, maybe we should dig through it, maybe we should find out. And, yeah. Well, that's about the only thing. We could try to find all the secrets in, you know, anomalous sunshine, but, I mean, you could also try and see if a different difficulty makes this thing playable. That would be worthwhile. Let's go easy. We've been doing hard up until this point, so easy. Okay. Can I go? Hello? Very confusing. Okay, so there's salt between teeth. Again, one of my favorites. Okay, so I must have overshot it this time. No, I haven't overshot it. Wait, yes I did. And hard crash to desktop still. So no, it looks like that one is not compatible with VK Quake, at least not the version that I've got. And to be fair, I haven't updated my version of VK Quake since I started streaming Quake, and I think my first Quake stream was still back in 2023. So with that in mind, I don't think that we can do this one. No, I don't think that we can. But for all that, I at least had a very good time. And I had a really good time with the Liminal Jam in general. We're hitting just about the 3-hour mark, maybe stopping 5 minutes short, so I think this is a good closing off point for the stream. I'd like to thank y'all for watching and for sticking with me. It's been a hell of a thing going through all these and, you know, checking them all out. I've really appreciated them. I hope you all did too. And yeah, stay safe out there, and I'll see you around. Tomorrow we'll do another jam, I think. I originally had a big one in mind, but that was assuming that I'd only hit like the hour and 30 minutes mark, but I didn't. So with that, I think I'll save it for Friday and just do a different jam till then. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you around. Bye bye now.